This is a trip down into Sullivan Canyon in the Santa Monica Mountains, starting in Brentwood. The trip begins at a dead end on a short street in an upscale neighborhood of Brentwood. Take a look at those bronze horses on the side hill there below that mansion. The trip down into Sullivan Canyon begins just on the other side of that gate at the end of the street. The trail follows along the very dry creek in the bottom of the canyon. Then after about a half a mile traveling up canyon, there's a side trail, narrower trail that starts up towards the ridgeline, which trail breaks out at the fire road which follows along the top of the ridge. This road is also used by quite a few bicyclists. There's also pretty good views from up here. This is looking down into Sullivan Canyon. Unfortunately, it's a pretty hazy day because actually we should be able to see some ocean from here, I think. Now, this trail was supposed to take us down to the bottom of the adjacent rustic canyon where there's a Boy Scout camp, but as you can see, the trail is closed. However, a little bit farther on the fire road, we can look down into Rustic Canyon and see the Boy Scout camp. We could have walked down the vehicle access road into the canyon to the Boy Scout camp, but decided instead to continue on the Sullivan Fire Road, heading towards the water. Now, it seems as though we should have been able to see the ocean, but it was a pretty hazy day, so the visibility was not that clear. Maybe we'll try it again another day. Then we reached a spot where we decided to call it a day and start heading on back. This time using a little different route, paralleling route that went across the ridge top rather than along the fire road. This took us on up to the top of a high point on this ridge route, where we found what I guess is a peace symbol that somebody had made there of stones. And from this spot we can look down again and see the Boy Scout camp down below in Rustic Canyon. Then we backtracked back down into Sullivan Canyon and went back up the canyon perhaps half a mile farther just to take a look. And at one point we actually did see some water in the stream. And then back down Sullivan Canyon to our starting point with a hike of about 6 miles.